Revelation 12 and 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect like you. I want to get into the potential of martyrdom in this truth, in this thing of ours. And as we don't expect that, we are to prepare mentally for this possibility, okay? And know and be aware of the fact that this can happen, okay? And to still steadfastly serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, okay? And how much of a weak spirit it is to worry about how we're gonna go out. All right, scriptures tell us that there be some men that won't taste death. Majority of the elect is gonna be saved. Okay, we know that there's gonna be a few of them that catch martyrdom, as the scriptures say. We're gonna get the dead, and the Mashiach will rise first. Okay, but it's something that we have to prepare for. Prepare for the worst, but expect the best. We still have our hope and expectation. Okay, and that is pretty much unassociated with our salvation. Okay, the establishment of the Most High's kingdom on earth, okay, is gonna go down irregardless if some of the members of the elect perish, okay? And through the Spirit, it's gonna be for a short time anyway, because the Most High is the issue, is the author. To him belong the issues of life and death, okay? So he could have it to where the spirit is out of the flesh for a moment and then put right back, okay? As we've seen accounts in the scriptures, all right? When you look at what went down with Stephen, okay? But we are to maintain that warrior spirit, even at the threat and potential of death. And because ultimately, we're not living here. This is not real life. Our lives not only are not our own, we're pretty much experiencing the fall of man, the left side of life, hell, okay? So we're really not even fucking living. When you look at the quality and of life here, Salakia, the lack of quality of life here, all right, and the state of the world, you see, separation from the Most High, all right, in these fucking chains of darkness. See, scriptures tell us that he that will lose his life will gain it, all right. So that's why it says here, they're ultimately who are they overcoming? Okay, they're overcoming this system, this wicked fucking beast system that the Esau Edom has established in the world, all right? And all of his, all the things that are pretty much, that go with that. One of those things being the charagma, the MOTB, see? This is in Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Mashiach 1,000 years. Okay? So, the martyrs, there's going to be martyrs, okay? That they're going to put some of the men of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're gonna put them to death, okay? And it's for this purpose. See, but didn't it just tell you that they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahushai? Okay. Even though that they were slain for the witness of the Mashiach, they still overcame him. Okay. That's why it's because some of them did perish. Salakia, some of them will perish, and I say did because it's likening it to being past tense, because this already happened. My man John the Revelator already scoped this out. All right, that's heavy. See, we even sometimes speak of these things like they're past tense, even though they haven't happened yet. It's prophecy, but when you look at in the Most High's perspective, which is outside of time and space, this thing already went down, man. Okay. This is in Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right. See, so the Most High is going to thwart Esau's attempts for most of the elect, thwart Esau's attempts to kill them, but for the ones that they do, the Most High is going to grant them a crown. All right? And we're going to get it. There's really nothing better that a man could do for another man or for the Most High, all right, to give their life for him, for to stand for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? It says in Psalm 116:15, precious in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the death of his saints. Okay, just because, well, we just mentioned it. There's no greater thing that a man could do for another person or another man. It's the ultimate form of not only sacrifice but of allegiance. Okay, to the Most High. To say and to be in the understanding that the Most High can. It's unlimited, the possibilities the Most High could do, okay, with that spirit. Scriptures tell us that the people who die, when you die, you go back to the Father of spirits, man, okay? It returns into him, signifying that was the original abode of our spirits, man, was with the Father of spirits, okay? The creator, for crying out loud. The one who actually fucking crafted each and every individual spirit that's ever lived in the universe, man. Okay? So that's precious. It's the ultimate form of obedience and allegiance and sacrifice. Okay? It talks about in the scriptures that the sacrifice is even is pretty much it's due. Okay? It's fucking due. That's why when you look at a duty, this is your duty. Okay? It means it's deservedly so. I mean, you fucking owe this. This is what giving the Most High his due. Okay? And the ultimate form of that is this. See? And that was the spirit of the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They didn't care if they got put to death or not. Not necessarily didn't care, but it didn't faze them in their ministry. Okay? And trucking trucking along on the path of righteousness. Okay. You could look at our forefathers, and examples that come to mind is like Paul, what he spoke. He said, to die is gain, but to live is a Mashiach. All right. Look at our forefather Tobit. He said, pretty much command my spirit to be free of this flesh. Salakia. Let me get it to the spirit. In Tobit 4. Salakia. This is in Tobit 4. Might be 3. It's in Tobit 3. Salakia. It says in Tobit 3 and 6, now therefore deal with me as seemeth best unto thee, and command my spirit to be taken from me, that I may be dissolved and become earth. For it is profitable for me to die rather than to live, because I have heard false reproaches and to have much sorrow. Command therefore that I may now be delivered out of this distress and go into the everlasting place. Turn not thy face away from me. Okay. So, and this was, even though this was in a time of ultimate hell that Tobit was catching, even like it says, even in our hardships and in our fucking hard times, bad times, not only in that, but even in our flourishing or in our successes, whatever the fuck you want to call it, when we're in a time of either lack or a time of surplus, that we still praise the Most High at all times, man. Okay? So that was the mentality that we're to maintain, and the prophets had. Okay? So it really wasn't about having an abundance or then having lack. It was the knowledge and understanding that this is not it, man. Okay? This shit ain't it any fucking way. That's the spirit the Most High wants his men is ultimately is requiring from his men. Okay? Like it talks about girding up your loins. Okay? But these men knew that the separation from Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the filth and wickedness that is gone across the entire world, and pretty much this whole thing since the fall of man has been run in just wickedness. Okay? Everything contrary to the Most High. You see? That's why when you listen to the apostles and elders, namely Apostle Gabar, he very vividly shows and breaks down how this is not living, man. This isn't fucking life. All right? So death, what is that? Like it says, it's profitable. Then another word for profit is gain, right? He said to die is gain. Paul went on to later state that. Okay. So, see, and what did it say? And go into the everlasting place. All right. So that's the warrior spirit that the Most High is requiring of his men. Okay. John 15 and 30, greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. All right. Precious in the sight of the Most High is the death of his saints. That's why. Okay. It's the ultimate love. And love is just not a warm fucking fuzzy feeling. Well, let's get this love in the let's get this love in the blue letter, because it's not a warm fuzzy fucking feeling, man. It's that agape, yep. Okay. Affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, brotherly love. Okay. Charity. All right. I was going to say charity covers a multitude of sins. And that's what a lot of Tobit was talking about was the alms. All right. And what's better alms and charity than laying down your life? It's invaluable. It's greater than anything fucking money and gold can buy. See? Goodwill. All right. Because look at that. That's to the aspect that you treasure their life more than your own. That's why fucking giving your life for another is so crucial. All right. As we just aforementioned, man, going into the Father of Spirits, there, when you have that understanding, it's a journey. It's actually blissful. When the separation from these bodies, you've had people who've actually died and flatlined and then come back, and fucking didn't want to come back. They were fucking kicking and screaming when they had to return into this fucking temple, this chain of darkness, because they were up there, you know what I'm saying, in euphoria, in a state of bliss, fucking equivalent to like fucking flying through different goddamn what do they call that, dimensions and shit. Okay, different accounts of people. See, it talks about how there even the wicked are at rest upon death. Okay. Where does it say that? Oh, okay, there it is. Salakia. This is in Job 3:17. There the wicked cease from troubling. Where does it say? Time of birth. Okay. It says, there the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. Okay. All right. And finishing off, 1 Thessalonians 4:16, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet to meet the Lord in the air. So shall we ever be with the Lord. Okay, so even if you die, it's win-win. And when you look at a group, an elite squadron, as the elect is, where every man is not so much primary objective, but if it came to it, it's their sole tenet to give their life for the next man in that elite squadron. How fucking powerful is that entity when each and every one of them are are willing and ready and are under the understanding that to give their life for one another is the best thing that they can do. All right? That's a literal unstoppable force. Okay? You see? That's how, and that's going to culminate, all this is going to culminate in the salvation of the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? So we're to maintain that warrior spirit even at the face, potential, and threat of death. Okay? So with that, all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakadash.